Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Curtain Steel in Supreme Royal Ultimate. In previous episode we were fighting a lot against the French over here on the Norwegian border. For some reason they were managing to get through there over and over again, but we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, we do shoot them. There we go. So the blockade is in place. And hopefully we can sort of maybe lure a little bit more in here. I'll probably move this one over there. It can still build, even though it is not full strength anymore. Did we... We did send someone back to be repaired, but I don't... Oh, that's where I went. You over there? So Azerbaijan is currently clearing out a lot of this mess over here, but I'll prepare for the inevitable situation where they'll... Yep, let's just come through again. Let's send a T-10. Help with that. It's just a recon unit anyway. Shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, you better run. Okay, so we've got one of the trenches in here completed already. I'm just going to get full garrisons in here on all of these. That should keep the area fairly safe. I might build another set of trenches over here, actually, right at the Finnish border. Oh, you do actually get in there. Okay, I dare you to go forward. Also, what did we get? Oh, we got another missile design, and construction has begun. Did we unlock any more research, by the way? Retails improve aircraft performance. Yeah, we did. Transistor-based computers is only about a month away as well. And then we're going to get another... I think that's an escort or patrol boat. I don't remember which one that is. Looks more like an escort. Yeah, it's an escort ship. Alright. Did we unlock any more plane designs, actually? I mean, there's the MiG-15. That has been unlocked at some point. I don't know. It wasn't unlocked by the latest research, though. What about the helicopter stuff? So that is something that was unlocked, and it does have an attack against submarines. It can carry a little bit of stuff. Okay, that could be actually quite useful. Let's research that. Nothing in tactical bombers. Strategic bombers, is there anything... Well, I mean, nothing new that has been unlocked recently. Nothing in strategic bombers, patrol... Not really interested. Most of them don't have weapons as such. So it's a bit of a moot point. Regardless, transport planes. There's the Mi-6 Hook. It is a Russian plane, actually. Yeah, so... Ooh. It's got a pretty good carry capacity overall. Yeah, we'll research that. And there's a Turbo Hound. Got a little bit of carry capacity. Do you have any weaponry? Not really. Okay, so maybe we won't worry with that one. Yak-24. Cargo capacity of almost 100 tons, so that would be enough to carry one group of infantry, basically. Or foot infantry. But yeah, maybe we don't need to worry about that one. We already got quite a few in research. How's the electricity doing? Still need a bit more. What about the unemployment? It's down to 3.8 because we're building so much troops. What I suppose I could do, I could send in a unit over there, just to make sure that they don't get through. Build up a trench as soon as we have supplies in there, which is of course easier said than done. There we go. Sounds like we got... Oh wow. I think we found where they are using their stuff, or transporting their stuff from. Oh, there is that an escort? I think it is. You might want to move away, because 1 versus 1 you'll probably lose. When we have more than one submarine, of course, then it's quite different. I can hear some planes moving about, but that's probably in Korea, actually. Oh, yeah, that's in Korea. What is our treaty integrity now? 51.7, alright. They're still slowly improving. Yeah, if we can get the trench there, get some garrisons over there, to make sure that we can sort of focus them on this area. I don't mind them taking some of this area every now and then and push forward. I would basically like to keep this as a bit of a trap for them. Right, but we've got some potential naval combat in here soon enough. Let's combine these groups. It's probably for the best. Oh, is that a battleship? Well, it might be. Yeah, it is a capital ship. Oh, and we sank something there. So yeah, how is the military doing anyway? So we destroyed 1800, lost 34. That 34th one was the patrol boat that I lost in this time skip. I did before the previous episode. Ooh, are these escorts? No, most of them not. Well, there might be some escorts as well. There's a lot of traffic through here, that's for sure. Wait, where are these lost? Oh! There's a capital ship there. Well, we sank that one. The patrol boats, yeah, that's fine. Supply depots have been built, that's good. I might want to send these to be repaired. I don't suppose we got any repairs in here. I think Arkhangelsk is going to be the closest one. Unless Murmansk, is this Wide River? It is. I could maybe build an airfield over here, for example. Well, we've got an airbase over there, so maybe not needing the airfield. I suppose we'll just build the seaport over here. Just a little bit closer to repair things and all that. Right, so this should be fairly safe. Let's just go ahead and put in the garrisons there. And how is the... Well, the garrisons haven't really been built yet. They're slowly being worked on. There we go. Some artillery work as well. Suppose I could have these on the road now. Provide a bit more firepower over here. We might need to bring in a third group just in case. We should have the artillery available. Let's see, there's one. There's 4, 5. One of the recons in there, I suppose, and one of the AA guns. Like, we got the self-propelled one already in there, but that's mostly... Oh, right. Hungary is switching back and forth again. Well, that happens. We are currently at 11 billion in terms of cash, though, so we're actually doing pretty good in that regard. We do have the infantry over here that I suppose we could either start preparing for an assault on the French soil. How are the submarines doing anyway? Still sinking quite a few. Might have to send some of these to be repaired in due time. To be fair, if we send them to repair, I'm pretty sure that they are going to have to go all the way into... Probably all the way into Leningrad, actually. Well, at least we've got a few things over here. Is that... There's room for one ship in there, so we'll send the destroyer there and we'll send in the submarine over there. But that way we can keep the amount of enemy units that will actually reach here somewhat small. Wait, who's bombarding you? Must be a ship over there somewhere. I want you to entrench in there, so you're not a target. Did we repair the boats? Oh right, I sent them all the way back, didn't I? Let's take these submarines. Actually, let's take 2 of these submarines. Don't know how they're actually firing in there. Might be some French... Oh, it's probably the Jean part. Okay, the garrison is not having a great time. And how are you trying to get in here? I don't know. There we go, at least it was stopped. So we've got another 2 missile designs completed. The Minsk is fairly close. And we'll hopefully start getting more of these things underway as well. Improved aircraft performance, for example, would be quite useful. And transit-based computers. As soon as we get that, that's going to unlock a lot of things. Manufacturing improvements, for example. Output of industrial and consumer goods is going up by 20%. Okay, we might have to pull that one back. There's a bit of a target there. Oh, they're bringing the ships here now. Oh dear. And that garrison is going to get destroyed. There's some German troops in here now. Alright. They lost the garrison. Unfortunate. And there's a lot of ships going about. Got some of the submarines. We don't have enough, quite frankly. But I don't think we'll be able to get a lot more. Unless we've got some more produced in here that weren't deployed previously. We've got some submarines in here. Got an escort. Most of these are being repaired. There is another escort. Patrol boats. Some landing craft. But the landing craft is not going to be that useful in here. It's going to bring in some of the submarines. Right, so that one's being repaired. Basically, the best chance of sinking these ships is just with the submarines. They are capital ships. They don't have any spotting for the submarines as such. These troops are going to get hammered pretty badly. Maybe you could entrench a bit further in there. Oh, what's that? Ah. Argentina has had a coup. Ooh. They've become a dictatorship. I shall support that. Because they are now part of the Warsaw Pact. Oddly enough. We got the military complex done in here, so we can start repairing some of the troops. At last. In close proximity to the front. There's some Greek troops. Oh, and the Germans are now sending a lot more. But luckily the garrisons are being placed quite nicely. So that's not a problem. I don't think they'll be able to get through here easily, at least. Argentina wants to buy some coal. Ooh, yeah, we'll start auto-accepting trade deals from them. Okay, what we'll probably need to do, we'll need to start sending some more troops. We'll take one of these infantry groups. Just to have some more flexibility. Start bringing those in. But we got the artillery. I don't think they'll... As long as we can get rid of those bloody capital ships. To be fair, we're pretty close to one of them. By the looks of it. There we go. That's one downed. And that's an escort. And that's a capital ship pushed out, at least. How's the situation over here at the front line? It's not too bad. So as the number of nations, so we got 15 again, and they are down to 50. Okay, so yeah, we're still a bit underdog in this fight, in terms of raw numbers. But we got time. Not these. Submarines, go ahead and get rid of that capital ship. Sounds like there's a bit of combat in here. Yeah, there is. Artillery is over here, running a little bit low on supplies, actually. We got the Minsk escort ship research. That's good. How's the unemployment doing? Is it going? Oh yeah, it's still 3.8. We're getting so much troops. Oh, they're capturing a lot of stuff over here still. Well, if they try to get through here, we got some submarines guarding that, so it's not that big of an issue. We're going to take these 5 submarines and send in them to join over there near outside of Murmansk, and then these 2 can go over here, start sinking anything that is trying to bombard these. But first we'll need to wait a little bit before we can realistically do that. But yeah, there's a massive amount of fleets coming up here now. How well are the ships doing here? This one probably needs to go get some repairs, but the rest of the 3 can still keep on going. We've got defenses in here, so I'm not too worried about it. To be fair, if I wanted to get like the most effective kill box in here, what I should do is capture this area, put in a garrison over there or something, or like a trench. Build trenches along the border in here, and leave like a small cap over here near the, or far inland. Like this area we'd leave open. So protect this area, we'd have some artillery troops, so that would be quite effective at destroying them, most likely. Did we get rid of the... No, the submarines are still here. We could go ahead and get rid of that escort. We lost another garrison. It's to be expected. Losing some territory due to the lack of supplies. We got some more troops over here which we could send forward. Let's send them over... Oh, this T-10 needs to pull back. Oh, we lost the T-10. Let's retake that trench, shall we? Taking neutral fire. Submarines. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, we lost a submarine, but at least they won't be able to fire on us right now. It was mostly because we were on enemy territory. So we'll probably need to wait for a little bit longer. Do we have more ships over here? We got some escorts and a capital ship. Plus we got another 2 escorts over here and another escort over there. So that is going to be our next fleet. We'll send that one out. And then these 3, mostly escorts and some patrol boats. start gathering up with the other group. Is this 7? It is now. We need to send it over here to start capturing some of the area. Oh, there we go. We sank at least some ships there. But yeah, it's just that all of NATO is now sending their fleets over here to capture things. Not necessarily very successfully, but they're trying. Right, entrenched there. How much garrisons have we set to have? Quite a bit, and we do need to resume construction there, so we'll start repairing it. And this end is doing fairly well. We've got the garrisons in there, in fairly high numbers, in fact. We've got the artillery. That's good. Did we bring in the second artillery group already? We gathered it up, but we didn't actually send it up north. Alright, well, that can be easily fixed. Let's just send in the artillery there. So we'll have an artillery group over here somewhere to provide some support for the defense of this area. And we lost a boat over... Oh, wow. We can't even see the bloody boats. There we go. We sank something. But I think our fleet is not capable of dealing with these. We need more submarines to deal with that. Got these. They're trying to get forward. It's a bit crowded in there right now. How soon until we get another submarine in Arkhangelsk? 10 days. Alright, I mean, that's not too bad. We might want to even increase the amount of submarines that we produce in there. And how about here? We're going to get another submarine in 90 days. Okay, that's going to take a while. Don't know if these are... Well, I suppose they have been firing at some things every now and then. That one's going to repair... I don't... Oh. And we got a lot of submarines in here. Yeah, we'll just send them over here. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, it's old submarines. If we lose them, we'll lose them. It means a little bit less upkeep for us. How about you entrench over here? Or a little bit of support every now and then. Oh, you know what? Go capture that. And do we have the extra submarines? They're slowly arriving in here. Can we see... There's still a lot of ships here, especially there. And the fleet that we were building is now mostly repairing. Those are fine. Still buying a lot of industrial goods. As per usual. How is the losses doing now? So we've lost 42 units. A large chunk of that has been garrisons, couple ships, and I think 2 units total. So yeah, that's slowly increasing. Total losses at 29,000. We are actually... Oh wow, the French have lost 250,000 already. 1,600 units. Let's see. So we are 4th highest on the unit lost numbers there. Bit of a shame, but understandable. But yeah, if we don't have garrisons in here, then the enemies will be able to push through. Fairly simple as that. Okay, we'll keep the submarines in here in position. Hopefully we'll be able to keep the enemies away from here. That garrison is going to get destroyed. This tank destroyed battalion is probably going to get destroyed as well. So I suppose what I really should be doing is move these forward. Clear the enemy from here. Let's move in 2 of these over there. Start building up a trench in there, hopefully. Actually, no, that's in transport, in it. Hopefully that will allow us to get a bit more defenses. Basically, I want to protect all of this with trenches. I mean, technically speaking, another alternative... Well, that would be a bit more risky alternative, to be fair. I'm going to send this one to be repaired. Have we managed to get any of the garrison? No, we haven't. Also, we need to start repairing that. We've got pretty good garrisons on that hex, at least. Let's go around and capture all of that. And then these 2 can move forward. We capture most of this now. Oh, we sank something. Let's move back to the friendly territory, just in case. So that we can resupply. There is still a lot of ships in here. We will still keep the White Sea mostly secured. We'll move in some ships there to support. We could go ahead and check who's coming in. Let's see, we can't see it from here. If we get a little bit closer. Oh, it's withdrawn all the way there, alright. Still having a bit of lack of supplies. Buying some more goods. I want to see who's in here. And sink it. Oh, there we go, that's a capital ship. There we go. So that's been secured. There's a few more ships over here. You know what? I'm just gonna go hunt after those remaining ships here. Slowly but surely. Secure everything. These are in need of repairs, that's for sure. I think we're gonna build a trench over there. Slowly force them. Oh, there we go. We can start getting garrisons in here. Looks like we are actually getting some garrisons in these two now. So what did we sink in here? No, it wasn't there. We are supposed to reach there soon. That one's gonna switch to our side tomorrow. Is that another capital ship? Well, it was something. It did shoot back. So it must have been an escort or submarine or something. Well, it can't have been a submarine. That would have not kept the area. So it was an escort or patrol boat. That was another escort. Alright, well, it's better. Move this one back in here, and then the other one will be repaired. I don't want to lose those submarines. Those are relatively valuable for us. Oh, is that? That's a capital ship. Well, it would be a shame if someone had submarines nearby. And thank you, Ajax. Right, so they can still bring in troops in here, but they are less likely to do so, I guess. Now that we've got a little bit better situation regarding the units. That was a lot of submarine firing here. Oh, that was mostly the old submarines in there. Right, they're just going to resupply, aren't they? Yeah, we got these three resupplying. Are they already fully supplied? They got 20 combat time, so yeah, they are. We got another missile done. And the transit-based computers is very close to be completed. Excellent. That is going to unlock so much research that we desperately need. Okay, so that one's returned. We haven't gotten... Okay, we got some of these actually repaired. Moving the capital ship over to this fleet. The rest of that can still sort of wait up until we are ready. So that's 2 escorts there. Don't really have a lot of the patrol boats other than the anti-submarine patrol boats. And they are fast, but they're not particularly good against ships. We need to be able to deal with the enemy capital ships, and that's kind of the problem. Now, one thing that you can do with the boats is especially have some of the lighter boats separated. So that, like, if you have a lot of troops in one hex, that's going to be a problem. Oh, wow, there's a lot of engineers in here. Are they... Yeah, they're just driving across. Alright. Well, good thing that we spotted that, because we know that then there's going to be a lot of troops arriving in here shortly. Well, in about a few weeks. Okay, so we got the trench over there. We can get some garrisons in that area. I'm wondering where I should put in the trenches in here. I suppose I could put in another trench over there. And then one more over there. Got another 2 of these that can be left sort of in the rear. Provide some support. So the Danes are now bringing their troops. So almost 1900 destroyed units total. But yeah, well, we technically lost some territory. Because we haven't been attacking. How's our treaty integrity? 52.1, okay, it's slowly improving. The French treaty integrity is still at 99.3, okay. Let's actually have a look. We can see, can we see that actually in relations? Well, no, there's the subsidiary rate. We've got 12.6, still disapproving. Is there anyone else that has been disapproved? Argentina is actually pleased. Okay, so it's getting better. Disapproving against us. We probably don't need to have a look at the colonies in this, because they are kind of irrelevant. I don't think the treaty integrity is actually listed anywhere on the ledger here. Bit of a shame. How is our economy doing now? 3.8 unemployment still. We've got 7% inflation. I think that's been going up again. So we might be having a small problem in regards to that. Let's entrench these. Oh, ooh, actually, yeah, we could entrench on that. And then these could entrench over here. And Turkey wants to buy some more petroleum. I am totally alright with that. So tomorrow is when we get the transit-based computers. The trenches are underway. We get a lot of stuff over there. And the submarine... Oh, that needs to be repaired. Okay, we do have our fleet over here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to send this one forward. I think that is... Most of these are escorts now. There we go. Transit-based computers, so that's going to unlock... satellites, laser systems, integrated circuits, manufacturing improvements, commercial nuclear power, and presumably a few other things in here. Medical ultrasonography. That's a difficult word. Radar absorbent materials, we could probably put that one in there as well. As long as we get the manufacturing improvements, we are fine. Unfortunately, since we are one of the more advanced in terms of techs, not necessarily the most advanced, but more advanced than most of the other nations, we can't really buy techs from the others. Let's go ahead and sell the transit-based computers to China and India. Well, okay, we can't sell that one to India quite yet. What about, well, Ukraine, we could sell you a few things, for example the radar. Get a little bit of money out of that. Oh, there's a lot of Ukrainian planes in there. Alright. Not entirely surprising, let's be honest. What about Poland? We could probably sell you some techs as well. Are we fighting in another area, or is that the... Probably... Oh, hello. Oh. Route transport from... Okay. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. We got still our submarines in here in the Mediterranean. Doesn't seem to be all that much activity in here. Not anymore, anyway. Suppose they'll realise that they can't really reach through there. Let's just go ahead and... Actually, I wonder if Tunis is trying to send troops through. Is there any other... Well, I suppose there is the port over here. We've got some of the techs sold at least, and the military vessel research is coming along relatively nicely. Oh, there we go, we're sinking more transports. And have we got more submarines in here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, let's just send more of them in there. I'm going to run out of submarines in there. At least submarines in active duty. Where did we did send in the submarine over here to be repaired, didn't we? But I suppose it's not reached there yet. Or it has reached, but it hasn't been repaired. That's a possibility. Right, let's just move in the submarines over there. We got our capital ship over here. Hopefully we can spot the enemy. Oh, yeah. We have spotted it. But do we not have the range for it? Oh, we don't. There we go. That's one down. Let's move in over here. We should be able to spot the enemies relatively far away, at least. Oh, there's another... Oh, that's an escort. Alright, well, let's get in here and sink that bastard. There we go. Before it has a chance to do anything worse. Okay, so that's a Norwegian escort. It is shooting at us, and we're not shooting at it. Okay, well. Lost a patrol boat, but we did sink that one at least. Shame about the patrol boat, though. It wasn't a bad patrol boat at that. Okay, ooh, that escort is hit pretty badly. Send that one back. Right, so this area is stabilized again for the time being. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of enemy troops that are trying to get through there. Haven't sunk anything over here, have we? No. I think... Oh, right, what can we see? If we send in some spies, shall we? Send some recon over there. Where's the closest port to that area? I think they're sending their troops through here. Get some recon on the port, so just so that we can sort of see how much of a traffic there is going through those. There's certainly a lot of traffic going through Denmark. Oh, they could be bringing the troops all the way to West Germany and then from there transport over. That's a possibility. But yeah, they're not stopping us here. At least not yet. And I'm pretty sure the majority of the enemy fleet has been dealt with. There's a little bit still sailing about. Oh wow, well actually there's a lot in the northern areas. But I'm not going to go down that way. That's outside of my interests for the time being. If they want to have their ships sort of stuck there forever, then so be it. Eventually we'll just take some submarines there and clear it out. But we don't have those submarines to spare right now. Oh wow, that is a lot of transport ships there. And there is quite a bit of traffic going through here. The industrial goods demand has dropped quite a bit because we're not constructing all that much anymore. Military goods, we still got more than plenty. Electricity, we could use a little bit more. How's the... Okay, unemployment is still relatively low overall. I mean, well, could be a lot worse. But right now, it's probably as good as it's going to get. I think what we're going to build is another trench over there. Now, to be fair, all the garrisons that we have is costing us quite a bit. I don't know how much troops they have there. We're almost 70% in this artillery group. Well, you know, it's probably better to entrench over here. We've got some infantry in here that could be... maybe provide him some cover in here, not necessarily all that actively, but at least a little bit. Let's go ahead and take these and check if they've got some sort of ships over here, or if it's just the lack of supplies and they got more supplies on their side. It might well just be that. We've got one submarine guarding the entrance. Well, now we'll have two. Three, actually. And another ship over here. And I'm guessing all the submarines sinking things... Well, it's actually not all there. Oh yeah, there was an enemy submarine there. Oh no. That one to be repaired. Just going to double check if there's something in here. Mostly in terms of the French. Of course, if we get in here and they got some destroyers or escorts over there, then we are in trouble. So, might as well pull back. That one will be repaired while Murmansk has the port ready. I suppose what we could do is we could take these ships, clear out this again, or recapture it. And that way we can make sure that there's what ships they have are not going to get through. There we go. Should be secure for the time being. We need to send in another escort to be repaired though. But this time we can hopefully keep this somewhat secure. And get the garrisons up all the way, which seems to be mostly underway already. And I have a feeling that there's a lot of enemies in this region. Sort of a strange feeling. I'm about to get the military vessel research done soon. Oh wow, we are actually way over time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.